To federal politics now, and Barnaby Joyce has endured parliamentary questions about his marriage-breaking affair and the taxpayer-funded jobs his lover was given. Labor's applying scrutiny to the hiring and rehiring of Vikki Campion last year as her relationship with the Deputy Prime Minister developed. But the questions did lead to one answer Mr Joyce could take comfort from. He still enjoys the Prime Minister's confidence. Here's political editor Andrew Probyn.
The business of government is being crowded out by that other business.
Can you guarantee the taxpayer funds haven't been misused? Can you guarantee that? Thank you very much.
And the fallout from Barnaby Joyce's affair with a former staffer frustrates his Nationals colleagues.
Where'd you guys get off on this? Fair income. This is the biggest beat-up I've ever seen.
At issue are the jobs Vikki Campion was given when she was shuffled out of Mr Joyce's office in April last year. Ms Campion, who is now expecting Mr Joyce's child, was first shifted to fellow Nationals Minister Matt Canavan's office and then to Damien Drum's. Both jobs carried higher pay than the one she had with Mr Joyce.
I think it's incumbent on the Prime Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister to answer those questions.
The government insists Ms Campion's employment was above board and within the National staffing allocation. But this episode has exposed a hole in the Ministerial Code of Conduct, which states close relatives and partners are not to be appointed to positions in their ministerial or electorate offices, or in the offices of other members of the executive government without the Prime Minister's express approval. Despite their affair, Vikki Campion is not considered Barnaby Joyce's partner under the code because of his marriage to Natalie. And in any case, the Prime Minister's office says Mr Turnbull didn't know Mr Joyce was in a relationship with Ms Campion at the time. So, under the Ministerial Code, you can't employ your wife or husband, but you could your lover. More than a few in government feels it needs updating, especially when the code is there to stop conflicts of interest. But none of this helps Barnaby Joyce or the government when the Deputy Prime Minister starts looking like a political liability.
Next week, the Prime Minister will be overseas. Will the Deputy Prime Minister be acting Prime Minister in his absence? Does the Prime Minister still retain confidence in his Deputy Prime Minister?
Yes, in response to both questions.
Parliament won't be sitting when Barnaby Joyce is the fill-in PM, but he today parried Labor's attacks with his own.
All of Australia believes in the member for Grayler. We're in there rooting for the member for Grayler. Good luck, old mate.
A more careful choice of language might be wise. Andrew Probyn, ABC News, Canberra.